Good morning. I am Mr. S.Appala, English and Life Skill Trainer. Now I would like to explain understanding communication styles. Communication. What is a communication? The word communication is derived from the Latin language communicare, which means to share one another. Communication is very important to express our feelings to one another. How should we understand communication? Easy. Then we can see the process of communication to understand easy how the process of the communication is going to. There are 6 steps to understand communication. What is the communication process? What is the use of the communication process? By the process of communication, we can understand easy what the other person can communicate us. The communication process refers to a series of actions or steps taken in order to successfully communicate. See friends, here is a picture showing the process of communication. There are 6 steps. One is sender, second one is encoding, third one is message, fourth one is decoding, fifth one is receiver, the final sixth one is the feedback. These are the 6 steps to make understand the communication styles of communication. We have to communicate in different ways according to our moods and conditions or according to the situations. There are 4 styles of communications. How the individuals react to his speaker as per the situation or according to the sense and mood etc. Passive communication. What is the passive communication? A passive communication is a style in which individuals have developed a pattern of avoiding their thoughts, ideas, and feelings. They are not exposed for anything with the speaker. Just they are in mood. They are looking silent, but they are like passive. But they are identifying, but they hiding their needs. For example, if we ask a question, then the student unable to give, but even he can answer for the asking questions. He couldn't open his mouth, but he is in passive. Even though he knows the answer, he can't express his feeling in a proper way. Such kind of individuals or personalities comes under this passive. They can communicate passive. Second style of communication is aggressive communication. An aggressive communication is a style which individuals express their feelings and opinions and advocate for their needs in a way that violates the rights of others. So, here, what we have to observe here, the person or people violates the other's rights. They not listen other words. They are aggressive with others. What they are going to communicate, they couldn't understand. Just they focus on their needs. What they want, they fight for them in an aggressive way. That is called, in another way, a domination, like a boss. For example, unfinished or uneven personalities may express their feelings and their anguish according to the situation or the condition of the person. Next, passive and aggressive. Passive and aggressive is a style which individuals appear passive on the surface but are really acting out anger in a subtle, indirect, behind the scenes. People who are communicating in this way, they are acting. They are not really communicate. They are peeping under something. They are not direct. Simply, we call them backbiters. Just they are communicating from their behind. They are not exposing directly. If they want to say anything, just they can pass secretly. Sometimes they are going to show their anger without exposing. This is the last style of communication. This is an assertive communication for the right persons who those are wish to communicate in a right way. This is the right method of communication. Here is a definition for the assertive communication style. An assertive communication style is the ability to express positive and negative ideas and feelings in an open, honest, and direct way. It recognizes our right, wishes, and still respecting the rights of others. It allows us to take responsibility for ourselves and our actions without judging or blaming and criticizing with other people. But here they couldn't criticize or they couldn't blame. They can say or communicate the fact. Here is no backbiting, no blamings. So the participants have a good communication bond. They can understand themselves. They can express both negative and positives. So there are no variations in the communication. This is a good way of communication. This is a direct way of communication. So there is no misunderstandings. The communication will be going in a soft way. This is the good communication style for the right speakers. This type of communication style must to teachers for the good speakers also. Thank you. Thank you very much.